This is Driving with Myles. Today we're going to talk about expressway driving and merging and exiting. So whenever you drive through a neighborhood, you always want to be careful. We're in the SRT again, so we have the race pages up. This gives us information about your car. So my suggestion, you always know what your car is doing. Right now, the oil pressure is at 60 pounds. Their battery voltage is at 14.4. And the oil temperature is 120 degrees. If you've been watching my content, you know at one time it was 13.8 or 13.9. I was really concerned and a little scared. But obviously the battery is over 5 years old, so eventually you'll have to get a new battery soon. But as long as the temperatures are pretty stable, we're okay. So whenever you come up to a stop sign, you want to start looking before you get here, and you want to stop just before the sign, right? And then you want to look left, right, left. But there's an obstruction to my left, so you want to move forward. And then you turn hand over hand into the turn. You turn out hand over hand. So I'm maintaining good speed. I'm scanning. There are kids everywhere. You always have to be aware. Always look. You want to scan and have an open field of vision. That's probably one of the most important things, is that you have an open field of vision. So again, there's a stop, blinkers on 100 feet, a half a block. You look left, you look right, you look left, and then you turn hand over hand into the turn. You turn out hand over hand. It varies. Some instructors do hand to hand. Some instructors do hand over hand. You don't want to put your thumbs on the airbag. That's one thing that I definitely can suggest to you. Do not put your thumbs on the airbag. So I'm scanning, I'm looking. I'm going to make a right turn. I turn hand over hand into the turn. I turn hand over hand out. Give me feedback about this light in the car. I want you to be able to see what's going on. I do have a GoPro, so I'm safe, both hands on the wheel. Always drive with your eyes. Always look around. Always make sure you can see. That is extremely important. So I'm coming up to another stop sign. Practice consistency when you stop. Always look around. And I'm going to be making a right turn. I have a complete stop, but I need to move forward. Once again, you have to move forward, you have to look around, and you have to be aware. So I'm coming up to the edge of the road, so you can see. I want to clarify. So now you can see. You want to turn into the nearest lane, which is the first lane to the right. Always turn into the nearest lane. If you're making a right turn, the nearest lane is to right by the curb. If you're making a left turn, the nearest lane is by the double yellow, unless otherwise noted. So I need to make a lane change to left, so it's mirror turn signal blind spot. Now at this time of day, it can be dangerous. People are getting off work, going to work. You always have to be aware, and you can't panic. So I need to get to the middle turn lane. My blinker's on. I'm merging in where the line is open. And then I'm merging. You see me checking my mirrors. You see me taking my time. This is to protect the left turn. It's blinking yellow. When traffic clears, you can make your turn. I'm always looking, taking my time. I have a gap. I make my turn. Traffic to the right has to yield. They have a yield sign. Let's talk about merging. We have chevron alignment signs. This is a cloverleaf. So you want to go slow into the cloverleaf. Cloverleafs are tricky because you've got to go slow going in. You've got to maintain real smooth pace. And then when you get down to the bottom, you've got to accelerate. You see me looking, and then I'll look to the left to check to make sure I have a gap. And then I'm starting to accelerate in the acceleration lane. And they're moving a little bit slow, but that's fine. You can see I'm at 44 miles an hour. And I'm looking over my shoulder. I check, and that merge was fine. Not too bad. Speed limit here is 70. We're at about 57 miles an hour. Just taking my time, checking mirrors. You can see me looking. I'm looking, checking the race pages. Oil pressure's at 55, which is good. The temperature's 134 degrees. And my battery voltage is at 14.5. So those are good numbers. I'm at about 67 miles an hour. Both hands on the wheel. I'm going to get off at this exit. Mirror, turn signal, blind spot. That's what your road test looks like merging on and off the freeway. You're checking your mirrors. You have good acceleration. You have good de-acceleration. You're smooth. Here's our chevron alignment signs again. We're coming smooth off the curve. You're not overturning. You're not underturning. My hands are not at the bottom. They're not at the top, making the wheel small. 9 and 3 or 10 and 2. And my thumbs are not on the airbag. So I have chevron alignment signs to the right to tell me this is a really sharp curve. I'm looking ahead at the yellow light. So you notice I'm always looking ahead. If you found this content rewarding and of value, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to learn how to drive, because I'm a state certified instructor teaching 21 years, subscribe to my channel. I have some great content for 2021. Thank you. God bless you.